or do you have to start having these exhibits inside of this thing?
Well, then it's already annexed in, and it's good. The developer agreement's live. It's just up to us to refine it.
If we want. Okay.
So land plan can start doing, they're going to spend 3 to 4 months of engineering. They're on like which way the sewer lines go, right? Fire hydrants. They got to do all their detailed drawings. They have a lot of engineering to do with the streets and the houses and the fire, So it's not like they're going to push ground tomorrow. We have to see plats, engineering. You haven't seen a plat yet of the whole thing with the big plats and all that stuff.
Sure.
So they're 3 to 4 months after that. So we have time to get this stuff done, but some of this stuff, right now it's on us because we got to move the ball forward. When we're all done, we may get reimbursed. We may, if we put in that number, the number's now higher than it was. That means we waive more houses. If we don't, then we waive less. As soon as we get the first thing, we reimburse ourselves out of the impact fees. It's we have to play banker sometimes. To push the ball down the road, we got to play banker up front, get reimbursed later.
Yeah.
But our goal, we need to make sure from this, our goal, right, is for him to give us something at the end of it, and for us to be able to give that to a builder. That's it. They are able to build it from that, no extra cost. It's done right there, right? Not just a picture, and then the builders have to have more design and more survey. Not the goal is for him to finish it, right?
He presents
He understands that, right?
we need to get Michael Hoy or his equivalent to go build it.
Okay.
And then we give him that.
So he should know the number of tons of rock, how many, bags of grout
everything, right?
All right. Yeah. Which again, that's
what we need. Yeah.
Yeah. You said he's a correct thing. I mean, the only other thing we could potentially do is just ask him, hey, give me a reference for somebody you've recently done this to. We can call and ask him, right? I mean, we can call a company or whoever he's partnered with. And
I guess another question would be, does the cost go up with any changes we make? I see in one of the phases, he presents to the council, we talk about it. Okay, but if we make a change, we don't like something he likes, is that an extra cost because that's his time?
He'll revise it, in other words.
Yeah.
questions.
Convey progress drawings to the council for review and comment.
Yeah, I
Transfer to the council should be made. It's part 3.
We'd assume that there would be changes.
You would assume,
I would think there would be. Never good, so that's that.
I'll clear that up. Clear it up with them, but I mean, I think
the only thing that really was a variable in his expenses was that phase 4. I think everything else for part 4, everything else was a set fee, and I think I will verify this with them. I think the back and forth that's just part of the deal. It's not,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get this going.
All right. Anybody else have any questions? Other questions?
So we need a motion to allow, to engage Michael Sullivan for the town entrance design.
Make a motion to engage Michael Sullivan for the entrance design.
Okay, Daryl's made the motion to engage. Eric has the second. All those in favor? Very good. Daryl, you signed it.
We're ready to move forward with this stuff.
All right.
Too many months, years, whatever it's been.
All right, there you go. Sign that engagement letter. Get it on to them. All right, next up is a discussion of future development of track BC Shahan. This is basically the property at the end of near the curve near the toll bridge. So I gave everybody a copy of this email. Everybody should have this email. So this was the guy that wants to, the Indian guys that want to build some industrial, light industrial, flexible industrial kind of stuff, so you can have welders and sign shop guys and guys that fix trailer hitches and artwork and wood shop workers.
But it has a nice stone facade around the
bottom. Oh yeah, sure. And then so we had kind of a conversation here. I think he attached a concept plan, which I didn't even bother to give you guys, which had all this industrial stuff, we talked about it, that was not, not what we wanted, and I told John, I wrote him back after our discussions in executive session and told him that the consensus is the property with the council is to remain as it's currently zoned. I do not see a path to rezone the property into commercial use. The owners are free to officially request a zoning change, but I don't believe it would be successful. And that was my feedback back to him regarding his request to do industrial there. John's response back is that, thank you for the feedback. Our first goal was to do residential. We paid for concept plans, but talking to home builders, it was too expensive to do residential. Our desire is to do office space, so the numbers will work to sell. I understand it's not your problem. We're hoping the town will be updated to this industrial plan. They feel that the only option is to have trucks clear all of the land soon and create a dirt track for personal use and wait 10 to 15 years until the numbers work to do a residential development. I don't like it, but some of the investors are trying to get some use out of the land, and they don't want to wait that long to sell. So this is our exchange that if we don't do what they say, they're going to trash the property. So obviously my response back was that it was not helpful. So this is the exchange that we're going on with the agent for the developer down there, and it's just to make it clear that I don't appreciate somebody trying to use extortion. That if we don't let them do some horrible concept, that they'll destroy their own property. They'll become an eyesore for us unless we do that. So let me point out, that property has been zoned residential for 30 years. They bought it because they thought it was cheap. They thought it was on El Dorado, and they didn't do their due diligence. And now they're trying to use extortion to get us to change our zoning, something that we don't want. Something that has no benefit to the town. If you do industrial, there is no sales tax. There is no residential. There is no water, no sewer. There is, the property taxes are minimal. It's a horrible, horrible thing to do, let alone the aesthetics.
Noisy and
so anyway, I thought you should see just the kind of things that we have to deal with that you guys usually don't see.
Yeah, I was really surprised.
Have you heard from them?
No, I have not. I won't hear from him. I told him not to call me. I told him now all communication has to go to the city secretary. But
I'm really surprised. He seemed like a really nice guy. We met with him on other things going back, represented other people at some point, and to get that from him, that just kind of shocked me.
Yeah, so anyway, this is not the first time somebody has tried to strong-arm us, but at the end of the day, our financial strength and our commitment, always wins, because we're not desperate. We're not out to get anything at any cost. I don't see any reason for us to allow something that terrible in our town. But I just want to get on the record in front of everybody so everybody can see that now he has the option open. He is allowed to come and request a new zoning. We told him that. He originally said, we're going to do that. We're going to apply for a zoning change. And I think we then turned around and said, that's fine. Read the ordinance. You have to put up signs. You have to do mailings. And you already missed your deadline for this meeting. So, and we haven't heard from him since.
I provided them with the forms.
So, we'll be here. But I think you guys will be able to make a good judgment. But anyway, anybody have any questions? You have the exchange right here, so you can read it. That's why I put it in the public record. It's in the council packet, so everybody can see it. But that's the kind of crap that at 9:25. We're recessing executive session to wit 551071, Government Code, consultation with town attorney on matters due to the attorney, governmental body conflicts. 551072, sex deliberation about real property regarding Sam Hill, Sanctuary at Sunset Cove. And 551087, text government code, economic development regarding Sam Hill and Sanctuary at Sunset Cove. So we are in executive session at 9:25.